yes, the conditions were there. It was a good toss to win, but the Pakistan bowlers made the most of the new ball and the conditions made the ball talk.
Yeah, to a certain degree, yes. It wasn't extravagant sideways movement, but I thought they were pretty disciplined, and they needed early breakthroughs, something to happen, because you're still reeling from that first match defeat. Yeah, that was probably the ball of the first session, because playing away from the body, a loose shot, there was a huge gap between bat and pad. But Pakistan needed something like this to happen after, as I said, because there's very few recall moments for them after that first test match defeat. And so you're always struggling, what can we do better? What happened in that kind of a crunch situation? But nothing to recall and can set you back a little. But this was a decent enough session for them. 3 wickets in the first session is not a bad start.
Right. And Atabhai, having lost the first wicket without any run on the board, and then Mominul, Tanzil on his debut was actually looking very positive. They got 44 runs, and at one stage they were going at 5 runs and over, 5 boundaries they hit.
Look, if you look at Tanzil's career in international, in the white ball format, he's a busy cricketer. He likes to score, and he likes to score quickly. But what he also needs to understand is to settle down, take a back step, just slow down a bit, because you're talking about test match cricket. Test match cricket is about playing 5 days. There's some lovely shots, if you can play shots like these, then you start to grow in confidence with beautiful cover drive, square of the wicket from Mominul, and then down the leg side. So he has all the shots in the book. But what he also needs to understand, you curb your natural instincts, especially in test match cricket. And if he can do that, then he'll come out even better.
I just feel that, his selection, does it tell you about the mindset of the Bangladeshis right now? I mean, do they want an aggressor up front because, they want to dominate the proceedings, moving forward, against the better sides in world cricket? Would they want to have an opener like Tanzil, who wants to hit hard, who does have that one day or T20 flavor to his batting? But yes, I mean, you've got to taper the temperament. I understand all that. But the fact is that you select somebody keeping in mind the overall health and the mindset of the team. So I think that could have been another reason probably that they opted for him.
Actually, we'll talk a lot more about this, and we'll take your view on this, Atub Bhai. We've got plenty to talk about, but at the moment, it's time for a short break on Ace Developer Presents Straight Drive.